Welcome to 5 Minute Marketing, where every week we discuss a topic, tactic, or trend in just 5 minutes so you can optimize your marketing strategy on the go. I'm Maddie Boumet, founder of Live Like Mad. Before we even jump into the episode, let's be sure to connect on Instagram and TikTok. You can find me at livelikemad.co. Today we're talking about how to never run out of content ideas. Now, you probably have had this scenario happen where you set aside time to film, or you're sitting there planning your content for an upcoming week, and literally it feels like nothing is happening up top. You have no idea where to start. You don't know what kinds of content to create, what topics. Like, it just feels like you are hitting a wall. Today, I'm going to share 5 things you can do on an ongoing basis so you never have that "what am I going to create" moment ever again. Okay, the first thing you can do is create a series. So a series is essentially a repeating style of content. So a series is beneficial for a viewer because they know what's coming. There's something repetitive if you use an engaging hook or you start the series off the same way every time. They might be scrolling and hear that intro and know who it's created by, what they're getting from the video. And there's a familiar element to watching a series. They know exactly what's going to happen every single time. Now, a series is also beneficial for a creator because it gives you a framework to work within. So instead of having to reinvent the wheel every single time you go to create content, by utilizing a series, you know, okay, I'm doing a series on elevating Trader Joe's frozen meals. These are the frozen meals. Okay, I might look at them and say, oh, I could do this, or ooh, I could do that. So it gives you sort of that jumping off point, which is incredibly helpful. The second thing you can be doing consistently is a weekly brain dump. So in my content calendar template, every week I drop in ideas as they come to me. Because I could be like walking somewhere, or even sometimes right before bed when I'm finally like turning my brain off, all of these ideas come to me. And instead of writing them in weird places or on Post-it notes or anything like that, I put them straight into my template. So that way, when I go to film, I can look at all of the brainstorming ideas I have. The next thing you can do to never run out of content ideas is to repost high-performing content. We think our content is amazing, and we think our audience remembers every single static post, reel, story, etc. that you put out there. But the honest truth is that they don't. And if it performed well, there's a reason for that. So reposting a reel or TikTok that did really well a few months ago is a great way to just always have content going out. Really quickly, I want to talk about the difference between reposting and repurposing. Reposting is when you literally take that exact piece of content and do exactly what the word says and repost it. So you don't make any changes, you literally just copy and paste. Repurposing is when you take that theme, idea, takeaway, and sort of repurpose it for a different style of content, maybe a different variation on it. So if it was speaking to camera, maybe I'm repurposing that idea and making it into a green screen style video. So when I say reposting in this case, I literally mean take the exact same video and repost it out there. This will save you so much time. The next thing is for all of my AI friends, and that is utilizing ChatGPT. Sometimes if you're struggling to come up with ideas, or you're like stuck on a concept, utilizing ChatGPT can be super helpful to just get some sort of brainstorm research going. I specifically love to utilize ChatGPT to ask about pain points that my target audience consistently goes through. So I might ask it to brainstorm some pain points for me, and then I can create content that I know speaks to those. And quite possibly the most simple way to never run out of content ideas is to do a weekly Q&A with your audience. Asking your audience what they're going through and honestly what kind of content they want to see is the easiest way to gauge their interest and what kind of content you should be creating. So those are my 5 tips for never running out of content ideas. Like I mentioned earlier, I utilize a Notion content calendar template every single day, every single week, every single month. I have been using this for years. I swear by it. If you want to grab your own copy of the template, head to livelikemad.co/cal or check the show notes below. I really want you to get the opportunity to get your hands on it. I'm so excited I'm finally sharing it. And of course, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for next week.